British actors will hold rallies in London and Manchester this week in solidarity with striking US actors. The rallies will take place on Friday, 1 week after the start of major industrial action by acting and performing union Equity's sister union in America, the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, SAG-AFTRA. It came after the union, which represents around 160,000 actors across the U.S., failed to negotiate new contracts with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, AMPT. Multiple Hollywood stars have been pictured on the picket lines this week, joining striking members of the Writers Guild of America, who began industrial action on May 2. Harry and Meghan's Netflix deal hamstrung by Hollywood strike, claims Insider. It is the first time since 1960 both unions have been on strike simultaneously and has caused major disruption to Hollywood productions, premieres, and conventions. Actors including Hilary Duff, Bob Odenkirk, Josh Gad and Kevin Bacon are among those who have joined US picketers in person, other stars including George Clooney, Jamie Lee Curtis and Jessica Chastain voicing support online. On Tuesday, Equity announced rallies would take place on Friday at noon in London's Leicester Square and Media City in Manchester. Speakers at the London rally will include Equity General Secretary Paul Fleming, the union president Linda Rook and Labour MP John McDonnell. A statement from the union said, "Equity stands full square behind our sister union in their claim, and the action they have decided to take." Don't miss: Tom Cruise backs Hollywood strike in battle against AI. News: Hollywood stars snapped on strike, from Kevin Bacon to Hilary Duff. Pictures: John Cusack slams greedy studios using criminal enterprise to eliminate actors. Insight: Equity too is experiencing bullish engagers attempting to undermine its collectively bargained agreements. SAG-AFTRA has our total solidarity in this fight. The contract between SAG-AFTRA and the AMPT, which represents the major film studios, TV networks and streaming giants, expired after negotiators failed to reach an agreement over a number of issues including pay and the use of artificial intelligence, AI. The union said actors face an existential threat to their livelihoods with a rise of generative AI technology and the threat of unregulated use. The issue of pay has also been a key part of negotiations as the advent of streaming has changed the way actors are compensated for their work. In the past they would make money from residuals, where they would be paid based on reruns of their shows and films, but streaming has severely dented this, with actors and writers saying their residuals have plummeted. Equity said the issues of pay and residual payments were long-standing, shared fights, and that it too was facing head-on existential questions about AI and the rise in virtual auditions and self-tapes. The union added it had been in constant contact with SAG-AFTRA throughout the negotiations, Mr. Fleming and Ms. Rook attending talks in Los Angeles earlier this month. "We will continue to work closely and collaboratively on advice for artists working in the United Kingdom as the situation develops, and to show our solidarity with our sister union and their fight," Equity said. During the strike, SAG-AFTRA members will not film new projects or be able to promote their films at junkets, premieres, awards shows or conventions, including the 2023 San Diego Comic-Con, which is due to begin on Thursday. Producers of independent films could be granted waivers to continue shooting despite the strike, as long as they are operating outside the studio system. Marvel star Mark Ruffalo was among the high-profile actors to voice support for such waivers and possible sharing of profits from successful independent films.